What? Hey everyone, my name is Melody and I am shook. I'm not gonna lie, I am straight shook. About 15 minutes ago, I was just eating my dinner, enjoying a nice Sunday night, watching some football, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Taylor Hall signs with the Buffalo Sabres. What? What? I don't even know how to feel. Like, this doesn't feel like real life. Like, why? Like, my first reaction when I hear this news is like, is Taylor Hall okay? Like, what? Like, right now, honestly, I'm still kind of in the process of trying to, like, comprehend why. Let me just tell you how the past couple days have gone for me, right? Like, earlier in the week, we kind of, in my opinion, reached on drafting Jack Quinn instead of like a Marco Rossi or Cole Perfetti, right? So I was irritated then. And then over the past couple days, we went on a little bit of a binge of like signing like not very effective players. Who do we got? We got Matt Irwin, Tobias Reeder, Cody Eakin. Like, we paid Zemgus Girgensons more than he's worth. We let Johan Larsson walk. We still haven't signed Dominic Cahoon because we didn't want to qualify him. Like, when I tell you I was one more bad move away from burning my jerseys, like, I was straight up gonna burn jerseys. And then all of a sudden, like, Taylor Hall wants to come to Buffalo. Like, so according to Darren Dreger, it is a one-year deal worth $8 million, which is fascinating. Honestly, I would have thought Taylor Hall would have been able to get more than 1 year. Like, for me, that works because when free agency opened, I obviously thought about Taylor Hall. I'm sure every team's fans thought about Taylor Hall, but like, my concern was that Taylor Hall was going to get a long-term contract at a high cap number. Like, obviously, he's 28 years old, so he's kind of starting to get up there a little bit. So if someone gives him a 7-year deal, suddenly, you know, as that contract goes on, it's not looking like such a great deal. So I was a little worried about that. I was a little worried, like, hey, if the Sabres pursue Taylor Hall, you know, is that going to be a problem later down the road? But a 1-year deal is just, it's fascinating. Like, I'm wondering if this is kind of like a, hey, give me 1 year to play with Jack Eichel, score 40 goals, and then give me my long-term contract next year with without the whole COVID situation. But for me, that works. I mean, honestly, wow. Think about what our top 6 looks like right now. We got Jack, obviously, down the middle. Eric Stahl is our second-line center. Jeff Skinner on one wing. Victor Olofsson, Sam Reinhart. Suddenly, it's not looking so terrible. You know, then you throw in, like, Casey Middlestat somewhere in the lineup. Tage Thompson. Dylan Cousins is probably going to take the leap next year. Like, this is suddenly, like, a very interesting forward group. And just by adding one player. I don't know, like, I think the 1-year thing definitely makes it interesting. Even with the flat cap, I would have imagined that he could have gotten at least a few-year contract, even at that $8 million number. I can't say anything bad about that. Like, even if he's only with us for this year and then goes somewhere else next year, like I feel like I don't have a lot of, like, coherent thoughts right now because this is just so shocking to me that, you know, of all the like, I thought he was going to go to a contender. Like, and seriously, like, with the Pagulas and their flat cap, I mean, you gave $2-something million to Girgensons, you gave $2-something million to Cody Eakin. We just signed Brandon Montour to, like, just under 4. You know, now you're giving 8 to Taylor Hall. Like, they seriously were talking about that $71 million internal cap that the Pagulas might have set. The rumor of that. And, like I'm starting to think that internal cap might not have been a thing. Like, I wish you guys can understand how angry I've been at the Sabres lately. Like, it just seems like they make bad move after bad move. And, I mean, the thing is, like, the whole point of this offseason should have been, you know, make this team better for a playoff run. We don't have much time left with Jack Eichel's patience. And so I was seriously getting very concerned. It just seemed like we kept signing these irrelevant players, and it didn't look like we were actually going to make a splash. I don't even know how we could have made a splash because I didn't think it was possible that Taylor Hall would have signed with us. Even Pierre LeBrun here said he wasn't expecting the Sabres to land Hall. So I wonder where they go from here, honestly, because I would imagine they still have to sign Ullmark, they still have to sign Reinhart, they still have to sign Olofsson. You know, they still have work to do. So I'm wondering where that leaves us in terms of salary cap right now, honestly, because, like, you sign those guys, and I think that would kind of put us, like, right at the cap. So I'm just thinking now, like, do we make moves? Are we done? Like, is this our team? Like, I wonder what the next course of action is for the Sabres. By the way, thank you to everyone currently blowing up my Twitter feed, making sure I'm okay. I'm great, honestly. Like, I can't say anything bad about this because 1 year. I mean, even if he doesn't sign with us past that 1 year, even if this is just like a stepping stone for him, if nothing else, this is just like something for me to be excited about the season because I gotta tell you, before this, I had absolutely no interest in the Buffalo Sabres next season, honestly. The team needed drastic improvements, and I think this definitely helps. So, I guess we just gotta see when the season's coming back and see how he does. Definitely shocking. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. I'm sorry if I'm not sounding very clear and concise with my thoughts, but hey, Buffalo Sabres get Taylor Hall, 1 year, $8 million. Jack Eichel, I hope you're happy. I wonder what line he plays on though, seriously. Like, I wonder, does he play with Eichel, or do you think maybe he plays with Eric Stahl, maybe Dylan Cousins? I mean, I feel like there's a lot of possibilities with this one. I would imagine he probably plays with Jack and Sam, but then where does Victor Olofsson go, you know? That's interesting. We're just gonna have to see how this plays out, but Kevin Adams making a big splash after making a lot of very small, insignificant, irritating splashes. So I guess we gotta wait and see how it plays out, but yeah, Taylor Hall, Buffalo Sabre, who would have thought? Certainly not me. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you were surprised if Taylor Hall signed with the Sabres. I think we all were. I don't even think that's a question. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure to hit that thumbs up for the Sabres doing something like weirdly good. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you soon. Go Bills and go Sabres. Bye, guys.